Hey mates, I'm Alex.
And I'm Gaston.
Welcome to Power Mates.
This is the place to learn and share about the Fabric and Power Platform. If this is the first time here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel with friends and colleagues. Hey everyone, welcome back to Power Mates channel. Today we are diving into something super exciting for all of you in the Power Apps world and enthusiasts out there.
That's right. We are talking about the new Copilot for Power FX formulas in Power Apps. I don't know if it's a game changer, but it's a super cool feature for anyone looking to streamline their app development process.
Sounds like really interesting, Alex. So, what is exactly the Copilot for the PowerFX formulas?
Great question, Gaston. The Copilot is an AI power assistant that helps you to write and understand the Power FX formulas in Power App. It's just like having a coding buddy right there with you, making the whole process faster and easier.
Again, pair programming for me. So,
Yeah.
how does it work?
Okay. Well, when you're building an app, a Power App, and you need to write a formula, so you can type something, and so the Copilot is going to suggest you formulas based on the context of what you are doing. So it can even explain what each part of this formula does, which is super helpful for beginners or people that came from other side, for the citizen developer, so you can understand what the formula is doing right now. Let's head over to my machine and let's see how it works, okay?
Yep.
Okay, let's see the Copilot in action, okay? Let try something super simple, okay? Let's suppose we have a text here, a text box, and we need to, the typical hello world, but let's suppose that we want to write hello man, but we need the man, the word man in bold, black, So you can write here, I'm going to start that from scratch, but the key point here is you don't need to go here and say, explain this formula or ask to Copilot. You need to, this is the trick here. You need to write the slash here and then your question. In my case, the question or my need is the text should be hello man with the man in bold. And as you can see here, you see the generating here, and here the Copilot is suggesting me, okay, you should write concatenate hello, comma, semicolon, and be the bold man bold. This is like, if you are pretty familiarized with HTML, it's like this kind of things. So you can write that kind of things here. So let's do that. And this is going to write me hello, be man, be. This is something simple, but let's suppose that we need something else. For example, we need to write today, day, and month. As you can see here, Copilot is suggesting me I need to write the formula. Concatenate again. Today is day, text day. This is a formula. This is today is giving us the today date, like the day of today. The day is extracting from the today formula a specific the date and then putting into the text. So I'm not going to explain that formula, but I can do that. As you can see here, we have today is the day 23 of the month 8. Okay. I can also say today and month name, for example. And as you can see here, we have the different formula because it's text today and then text today, MMM, that is the code for the month. So if I tab here, let's do that again, and remove that older one, we have a different formula that say 23 August. Okay, as I always mention, is you need to start playing around with Copilot and see, okay, what is the best approach to the best formula, which is, but it's pretty simple. And also you can click here. Let's assume that you are checking the Power App and you don't know what this formula is doing. So you can click here on the Copilot side, click on the Copilot, explain this formula, and as you can see here, the Copilot is explaining you what the expression or the formula is doing. This expression format the current date into a text string with the date of the month following by the space and the full month name. So imagine that you have more complex formula. For example, doing a for all items in a collection, apply a different formula. You are calculating, I don't know, a revenue or some percentage or something. You can also check with that and you can see, okay, this is what the formula is doing because Copilot is telling you. Of course, just a note, if you have a super big and long formula, Copilot is going to say you, I can't explain that because have a limit of what Copilot can process. But for most of the cases, you are going to be able to ask Copilot about the formula. And then let's do something else. For example, here I have a, okay, this is the same thing. I can explain. This is a tab control I have with some values, but also I have a sort by column tab. So if you know a little bit Power Up, I am ordering the tabs items by the order field or the order column. And again, if I click on explain this formula, we are going to get this expression, sort the table tabs by the columns, name order in ascending order, of course. And the last point I want to show you is I have a collection here that is pretty simple. The collection companies, I want to show you the collection. It's like I create that collection hand is like city, the name of the company, and the revenue of the company. Super simple, 3 columns, revenue, name, and city. And let's say that this is just an example to playing around, but let's imagine that we are checking revenues of different companies, could be areas on our company, and I need to paint in red or green something to to highlight if the revenue is less than some number or something. So I can click here, and I have the example here just to show you. If the revenue, I am not showing the revenue here, of course, because I only want to show the company and the city. But if the revenue is less than 5 million, we need to have the color green. And otherwise, if it's bigger than 5 million, should be red. Could be different. If the revenue is bigger, I like in different way, bigger than 5,000, color green. That means that it's a healthy company. Otherwise, red. And as you can see here, sorry, I removed the formula. Okay, again, the Copilot generate for me on this item is the item of the list, revenue, and I say just if revenue, so he automatically identified that the revenue means the revenue of the item of the on the list bigger than 5 million, paint in green color, otherwise in red. And as you can see here on the right hand side, I have the companies and some painting on green and some other painting in red because of the revenue. So Gaston, what do you think about that?
That is really cool. And one more question. From your perspective, what are the additional benefits of leveraging Copilot on this one?
There are quite few. First of all, of course, it saves time, by reducing the need to look up for formula, go could be pretty simple because the community, Power Platform community, is big and amazing, but you need to go to Google or search in other place on some blogs, so you can quickly find here the answer to your needs. Second, is like it helps you learn as you go, because you are at the same time you are asking Copilot, you are learning about formula and how all the things work, so you are improving your skills. And the third one could be that it reduces errors, because Copilot provides you accurate suggestions on some point.
Yeah, this sounds like a must-have tools for anyone working with Power Apps. Do you have any kind of tips for getting the most out of the Copilot?
Yeah, absolutely. My top tip is to, as I mentioned before, is to experiment with it. Try to ask in different questions and see how it responds. So also take the time to read the explanation the Copilot provides. So they are a great learning resource.
Yeah, thanks for those tips, Alex, and thank you all of you Power Mates for watching of this. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more updates.
Yeah, and let us know in the comment if you are trying the Copilot for Power FX formulas, and what do you think about it. We love to hear your experiences. As Gaston mentioned before, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and join us on this journey.
Together, let's unlock the full potential of Power Platform and Microsoft Fabric.
Yeah.